It's already here. Have you ever feared something that wasn't supposed to be there? No sound, no form, yet a presence silently watches you. Though invisible, you somehow know that something is there. Tonight, I will share 5 stories with you. Each one is a proof that they truly existed. Listen carefully, slowly, and stay alert. I sincerely hope you can make it to the end, safely. Short Horror Story Reading Series Volume 1. Theme: The World You Were Never Meant to Know. Episode: The Door That Shouldn't Open. Every morning, same train, same time. My daily subway ride was as routine as breathing. That day, something felt off. The air inside the train was strangely heavy. The other passengers sat in silence, their faces blank. The train suddenly stopped. At a station I had never seen before. Black walls, no station name. Yet, with a hiss, the door slid open. No one moved. Compelled by some unseen force, I stepped off the train. The doors closed behind me, and the train silently departed. I was left alone, in complete darkness. No stairs, no exits, only a pitch-black tunnel. Something was crawling behind me. Panicking, I ran into the tunnel. In the distance, a faint light. I ran toward it, desperate, finally reaching the light. It was another platform, but everything was reversed, like a mirror image. The passengers aboard the waiting train had no faces. Then, over the intercom, a voice announced, "Next stop, final destination U." The world tilted. I realized I was no longer part of the reality I knew. I had become a part of the other side. Episode: The Key I Shouldn't Have Picked Up. It was just lying there. A small rusty key on the roadside. Old. Heavy. Made of cold black iron. I should have ignored it. I should have walked past. But curiosity got the better of me. I slipped it into my pocket without thinking. That night, when I returned home, something was wrong. The front door. It looked normal, but somehow the keyhole seemed different. Without thinking, I reached for the key in my pocket. It fit perfectly. I turned it. A heavy click echoed in the silence, and the door creaked open just a crack. Cold air seeped out. Beyond the door was not my familiar home, but a long, dim hallway tiled in grimy white. From somewhere deep within, footsteps began to approach. Terrified, I slammed the door shut, yanked the key out, and threw it onto the floor. The next morning, the key was back, lying neatly at my doorstep. Worse yet, muddy footprints led from the front door into the heart of my home. No matter how many times I tried to throw the key away, it returned. Wherever I went, whenever I checked my pockets, the key was there. Late at night, knock, 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 from the other side of the door. I pressed my ear against it. A whisper seeped through. "Let me in. I've been waiting for you." And then a slender, unfamiliar hand slowly reached through the keyhole. Episode: The Other Side of the House. It started with a tiny, almost laughable detail. While cleaning one afternoon, I noticed a bulge in the wallpaper of the living room. Curious, I pressed my finger against it. It felt hollow. Unable to resist, I peeled the wallpaper back. Behind it, a narrow, shadowy gap. Cold air drifted out from the darkness. Flashlight in hand, I stepped into the opening. A corridor stretched out before me, one that should not exist. As I moved deeper, the wallpaper along the hallway changed. Faces emerged from the peeling paper, laughing, crying, screaming. At the end of the corridor stood a mirror, but the reflection it showed wasn't my room. It was a ruined, crumbling space, covered in soot and rot. My reflection smiled at me. Then it beckoned. Panicked, I turned back, but the entrance had vanished. Only the walls, full of shifting, grinning faces, surrounded me. The faces laughed, cried, whispered. Their voices grew louder, unbearable. Then, from the mirror, a hand reached out. Before I could react, the hand gripped my wrist and pulled me forward. When I opened my eyes, I was standing inside the mirror. On the other side, my own body, or something wearing my face, turned and walked away. Episode: The Forbidden Website. Late at night, mindlessly scrolling through online forums, I stumbled upon a strange post. Do not open this link. Once you see it, you can never go back. I should have ignored it. But curiosity. I clicked. The page was blank. Just a single line of text, stark against the white background. You have seen it. I closed the tab, annoyed at the prank. Went to bed thinking nothing of it. But that night, strange things began to happen. My Wi-Fi showed a new unknown device connected. Unknown user. I changed the password. Next day, there it was again. Unknown user. Late at night, my laptop turned itself on. The screen glowed with that same white page. But now there were more words. You have seen, you have been chosen. A countdown started. 59, 58, 57. I tried shutting everything down, unplugging cables, pulling batteries. But the countdown continued. When it reached 0, my phone's camera turned on by itself. On the screen, my own room appeared. But standing just at the edge of the frame, barely visible, was a figure, watching. I spun around. Nothing. Yet the suffocating feeling of being watched never left. Every night since then, the white screen haunts my dreams. A voice always whispers, "Your turn is coming. Soon, you'll be the one inviting others." Episode The Road That Doesn't Lead Home. That day, I was exhausted beyond belief. As always, I walked my usual path home after work, turned the familiar corner, past the convenience store, crossed the railroad tracks. But when I looked up, the world had changed. The buildings were wrong. The street signs twisted and blurred. A thick, rotten smell hung in the air. I turned around immediately, but the path behind me was gone. No tracks, no store, no familiar landmarks. My heart raced. I grabbed my phone. The map app showed only a blank screen, out of range. No choice but to move forward. Every step made the surroundings more distorted. Windows too high, doors stacked atop each other, buildings leaning at impossible angles. I caught glimpses of people, but whenever I approached, they melted into shadows. On one street pole, a poster fluttered in the wind. It read, "You cannot return from here." Black shadows began to seep from the cracks in the pavement. The road narrowed, twisted, and closed in around me. Turning a final corner, I found myself face to face with myself. Same clothes, same face. It smiled, beckoned, "Come this way." My feet moved against my will. The last thing I saw was the sky melting like wax, and a city folding in on itself. Now, I stand here on the road that doesn't lead anywhere, waiting for someone else to lose their way. Until the next night. Good night. May you have sweet dreams. And when you wake, I hope that nothing will be here.